thank you for meeting us. So, as I said earlier, we're going to have a chat about you, and maybe we'll start off. Who are you actually? And what's your a short? We're going to try and keep this to about 10, 15 minutes. And but so, who are you, and why do you swim?
So my profession is an engineer. I build aeroplanes for a living.
Wow.
And I swim to keep fit. I swim to maintain my mental health. And I swim because I love swimming. I've been swimming since I was a baby, mainly pool swimming. I was a club swimmer as a youngster, and then university, etc., gets in the way. But it's always something I came back to. It's my favourite sport.
Yeah, and what is it about the sport itself? I'm assuming you're now doing open water swimming more than pool swimming. Is it? Okay.
Yeah. So I swim with our triathlon club, our local triathlon club, Rossendale Triathlon. I've also started master's sessions with a local swimming club as well. So that's twice a week. And then obviously as the water temperatures allow, you start to do more and more open water through the summer. I do swim all the way through the year, but obviously you can't swim properly in the winter.
Yeah, it's a lot harder. I'm trying myself. I'm down in Lake Annecy at the moment.
Oh, that's my favourite place in the world. That
beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, I love it. And I've camped down here for a month to work and swim, basically. And I've got a few in, but it's damn cold. It's probably 6-7 degrees. It's I know some people don't mind that. But
I did the end-to-end in there in the summer.
Oh, did you? Oh, have you? Okay, right.
Yeah, because it is my favorite place all time to swim.
Oh, really? That's amazing. Yeah, it is beautiful, isn't it? Do you know Adele Benson? Because she does a lot of work on social media. We work with her, and she's done the Annecy swim.
Yes.
Is it so? When you swim, do you swim from Annecy? How far across? Do you go the whole way across the lake? Or the length of the lake?
Well, I actually went from bottom to top. It depends on which way the wind is blowing, to be honest. But I started down at Dusard and then swam up and across into Annecy. But I know that week that they had swimmers, some of them went the other way. So it very much depends on the weather on the day.
So that's Dusard. So I'm quite near Dusard at the moment. So that's what, 17? How many kilometers? 17 kilometers?
14.8.
Oh, wow! You know it.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. And how long did that? How long did that take you?
7 hours 20.
Okay. Wow, that's going some, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just a bit.
Oh, God, well done. That's an amazing achievement. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hats off. So you are a serious swimmer. I mean, you if you're doing that kind of length, then you're in a different bracket to the sort of the weekend dipper, if you like. So when you do these swims, and I've been there myself, so I know what it's like to do long swims. What are you getting from it, or in fact, what is it taking away from you? Because they're quite draining emotionally and mentally to keep going for that. What did you say, 7 hours or something? I mean, what keeps you going on and getting through these pain barriers, if you like?
So I love a challenge, and I always like to challenge myself in different ways, whether it be distance, whether it be location, and I, generally speaking, don't like to fail at things. I have a lot of determination, but when you swim with Uswim, you also have a lot of support and a lot of motivation from both Karen and Dave, but also the Uswim community as well. It is a big thing, and I just have to keep myself going right to the end, and the feeling at the end is amazing. You can't beat it. So I did my first marathon swim at Uswim this summer in the lead up to Annecy. So that was the 10 kilometers at the MediaCityUK. And that was hard. That was really hard, because that was the furthest I'd ever swum in one go. I've swum further, broken up, but in one go, that was the furthest I'd ever swum. But just the motivation that you get from the people that are around, the support that you get from the people that are on the water, the whole Uswim community and Karen and Dave, it is just so supportive.
I've heard. I've done a number of well, I interviewed someone before you, actually, a guy called Neil, a doctor, and he said exactly the same thing. He's from the English Channel. He loves his big swims, but his favorite, he comes back to Salford, to the Uswim community as his go-to place. And I think this is coming through loud and clear that it's obviously a great atmosphere down there.
It is. It's a fantastic atmosphere, and Karen and Dave and the rest of the team, they can't do enough for you if you've got any questions. You know, they'll cheer you into the water, they'll cheer you out of the water. They'll, you know, Dave, when he's on his water safety on his boat, you know, he'll give you loads of encouragement. And it's a very safe space to push yourself in.
Wow. Yeah. Amazing. So when you prepare if people who are watching this one day and they're thinking about swimming, the idea of these videos and interviews is to encourage more people to get involved with it all, just to even do, you know, a kilometer, whatever, to get going. What would you advise people like that to have a go? What would encourage people in your mind to say, yeah, I will have a go at this? What does it give you? I mean, what does it give you back?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of it's an immense feeling of satisfaction that I can do something that perhaps thought I couldn't do originally. But the build and the training is incredibly important. Whether it's 1 kilometer or 10 kilometers, you have to build yourself up slowly. You also have to do it with consistency. So swimming once a week is no good. You do need to go 2, 3, 4 times a week to build to whatever distance you're doing. And whatever distance you're doing is an achievement. For some people, 500 meters is an achievement. Some people aren't happy until they've done 5 miles. But the fact that you're out there in the fresh air swimming is just the most amazing feeling. It calms me. It's the one sport that I know I can reset my head in.
Yeah, no, and I buy totally into that. I think there's something so strong around that. I mean, I've done a few things in my life that haven't quite given that calmness. If as you mentioned, if you're really stressed out, having a bit of a bad day or whatever, or your mind's all over the place, I do find that swimming. And I'm not sure what that's about, actually, whether it's just a connection with water, because we're 90% water, aren't we? So whether there's something just very physical happening that's positive, I don't know. But I
do believe very much in green spaces and blue spaces. I do think that they have, they do a lot for us, and we should be in them more. But also, you know, if I've got my head in the water, nobody can shout at me. So, mum, I can't hear them. So I think there's something about having your head in the water, drowning out all the other voices, that gives you that sense of calm.
Yeah, that's a really good point, actually, because you are completely cut off. Because everyone's, if you're the gym or running or something, they're all plugged into things, aren't they, and listen to things. But the one time you can't is when you're swimming. So that's amazing. Yeah. And in terms of the Uswim events you've done, can you talk us through that a bit? Which ones have you done, and which ones, and why do you enjoy them?
So I've done the Greater Manchester Swim. I think it's 3 times now. I think I did 3 years ago. I think I did the mile, and then last year and this year I did the 3 mile. And they are a great point in the year. If you've got a larger swim later in the year, they're a great point to try yourself out. and to push that distance. They're at a time of the year where the water temperature is right for just starting those longer distance swims. The atmosphere down at the Keys is brilliant. The support from everybody, the cheering, the medals are great. I've got 2 matching medals this year, one from the Greater Manchester Swim, one from Media City Swim, and they look fabulous together. The merchandise that they give you, you know, it's all reusable stuff. There's very little plastic. Swimming hats, if you want a swimming hat, you can have one, but you are encouraged to reuse swimming hats that you've already got. So again, it's thinking about the environment. And the place, it's just a fabulous place to swim. The water is absolutely beautiful. It's clean, it's clear. And yeah, just that it's just a really great event. Both of them are.
Last point then, which is good for people to understand if they haven't really done a lot of this, is there are points, as I said to you earlier, how do you get through the difficult parts of a long swim? What is your trick, your technique? How do you trick your brain and your body into saying you can carry on?
Knowing that feeling at the end is one. Focusing what you're trying to achieve. Sometimes with the longer distances, it's going. So in the Keys, for example, it's the next lap. Let's just get through the next lap. If you're doing a longer swim elsewhere, it's getting to the next feed and just focusing on the next feed. Having that end goal in sight, but your immediate goal is let's get to the next feed, or let's do the next lap, and then keep going from there. And breaking it down into chunks. Yeah,
I've heard that before. Just manageable chunks where you don't take on too much in your mind. That's fabulous. That's a great interview. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time on this. It's
no
I know
problem.
It's never easy to find the time, but you've put some time aside for us, and that's very kind of you. Thank you.